Tiny, exposed, sitting in open sand under the African sun. No shell of leaves, no canopy, nothing.
Exposed to sun, wind, and predators. Scientists call it a nest. But how can something this simple actually work?
The nest is ready. Now comes the most vulnerable moment in this bird's entire life cycle.
The Egyptian plover lays just 2 to 3 eggs, each one light yellow-brown, spotted with red and gray.
Tiny, exposed, sitting in open sand under the African sun. No shell of leaves, no canopy, nothing. So how does anything survive here? Here is where everything changes. Most birds sit on their eggs to keep them warm. The Egyptian plover does the opposite. It buries them, pushes sand over the eggs with its bill, and walks away. The sun does the incubating. 28 to 31 days, powered entirely by African heat. But what happens when that heat becomes too much? When the sand reaches lethal temperature?
The Egyptian plover does something no other bird does. It walks into the river, soaks its belly feathers completely,
then walks back and sits directly on the sand above the buried eggs. The water transfers through the sand, cooling them from above. This bird isn't just a parent, it's a living air conditioner. "28 days under African sand. Then, a sound. A tiny tap from inside the shell. This bird buries its eggs alive, lets the African sun do the incubating. When danger comes, it buries its chicks too. It has no nest, no shelter, nothing. And it walks inside the open mouth
of a Nile crocodile. This is the Egyptian plover, and you have never seen anything like this.
Along the rivers of sub-Saharan Africa lives a bird you've never seen in Egypt. Despite the name, meet the Egyptian plover, barely the size of a starling, black, white, and burnt orange. It has one of the most bizarre survival strategies on Earth. It doesn't just protect its young, it buries them. And that's not even the strangest part. Every January, along Africa's tropical rivers,
something shifts. 2 Egyptian plovers find each other, and they mate for life.
But this is no tender love story. It's a precision partnership. It's time to take to the skies, to conquer the African wind. Airborne at last, a creature of the earth reclaims the sky. From a buried egg to a master of flight, this is survival. The river calls them back. It always does. The Egyptian plover, a masterpiece of evolution, a legend of the Nile. But nature's gallery holds more than one masterpiece. Look closely. The Egyptian plover chick breaks through on its own, fully formed, eyes open. And within hours, it walks. No learning, no stumbling, just instant capability. Every other bird needs weeks in a nest. This one was born ready. But ready for what exactly? The chicks are out, and from this moment, every single day changes them. No nest to return to, no shelter, just open sand, African sun, and two parents who never stop watching. In 35 days, these three wet, fragile creatures will be capable of flight. But first, they have to survive day one. Day 35. The riverbank that was everything suddenly feels too small.
The juvenile Egyptian plover runs, beats its wings, and for the first time,
Point leaves the ground. No instruction. No practice run. 2,000 years ago, the Greek historian Herodotus wrote about a small bird that walked inside the open mouth of the Nile crocodile, picking parasites, cleaning teeth. The crocodile, perfectly still. The bird, fearless. Scientists still debate whether this is real, but locals along African rivers have watched it happen for generations. Make of that what you will. Every meal is a victory. It learns to hunt, to strike precisely. The parents are always there. A flawless partnership, watching the skies and the water.
Water is life here. The chicks must navigate the shallows.
Days pass. Soft down is replaced by strong flight feathers.
Even as they grow, the parents continually provide.
The midday heat is unforgiving. Rest is essential, but hard to find. When shade isn't enough, they use wet mud to cool down. Under the starlight, the desert grows cold. They must huddle for warmth. Morning arrives, bringing a fresh start. Time to shake off the night. The three siblings roam their territory, constantly searching, constantly learning.
Parental duty never really stops. Every tiny morsel is shared.
Instinct kicks in early. When threatened, the chick tries to bury itself. The river is their sanctuary, providing food, cooling, and escape. Every shadow is utilized. Out here, shade is a luxury. They never stop moving. The pursuit of insects is endless.
The rhythmic flow of the river is the soundtrack to their lives.
Soon, the juveniles mirror their parents completely.
The African river is a place of brutal beauty. Growth is rapid. Their legs lengthen, their instincts sharpen. Danger is always present. The giants of the river share this space. It's an alliance built on mutual benefit. Fear has no place here. Right into the jaws of death. A deadly trap ignored. The chicks are ready. 35 days of survival lead to this.